53 big ones. Quickly back to the new line of scrimmage. Becht into the corner. Could be 6. It is! Touchdown, Iowa State!
Every level was doing their job. Watch the great blitz pickup right here. We talk about Abu being explosive. Watch him get a guy and allow his quarterback to put that ball up in the air. A little fade, ball right in the pocket. That's called dropping a dime, big fella.
Woo! Woo. 2 plays, 75 yards, and 6.
And you can see on the back end the safety just fell.
To the end zone, touchdown, Jalen Noel! Second touchdown for the Cyclones.
Well, you can see Noel is looking inside. He knows right now, but he's got to keep this thing skinny, meaning don't bend it in toward that safety that's just waiting to pop him upside the head. Stay skinny and keep it vertical. Rocco, despite, as you said, partner, took the ball.
Becht takes it himself, and he'll... I still haven't signaled yet. I don't know why not. Touchdown, Iowa State! Took a while. Cyclones don't care. They needed the 6.
Basic football right here. Power play. Find a little soft spot in that void and challenge that offensive line to get better pushing.
Third down has not been their down today, but it's huge here on 3rd and goal. Becht lost one. Back shoulder. Got it. Touchdown, Iowa State to Jaden Higgins.
Remember, Iowa comes out with a first down throwback pass, a little bit of a gimmick play. Doesn't work, blows up, and all of a sudden, coming out of the T formation, you've got your senior player with a lot of experience in a one-on-one, and he just steals it away from Hall, who had it for a half a second.
Great catch. Cyclones on the board. 75-yard drive and 9 plays. Carson Hansen in the backfield with Rocco Becht, who's finally going to go deep and got a man wide open. And on the way is Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Cyclones on 1 play. 75 yards.
Told you they were squatting on him.
For a 3-0 start to the year, they had an open date last week. Rocco Becht muscling his way into the end zone. Didn't get. First and goal from the 10-yard line. They fake it and then come back the other way. Tyler Moore with a touchdown catch. 10-yard strike from Rocco Becht. Moore did most of the work and scampers his way into the end zone.
Nice way to have your first reception of the season. This is a great play design. You see both tight ends downfield blocking, Gabe Burkle and Steve-O Klotz. As long as Tyler Moore catches that behind the line of scrimmage like he does, this is really just a screen. And good footwork from Tyler Moore to cap that off.
Goes to the air, and he's got a touchdown. That was easy for Jaden Higgins. 16 yards on the pitch and catch for the score for the Cyclones. There's a flag that comes in on the extra point try. That was the second consecutive possession for Iowa State, in which Rocco Becht has a touchdown pass.
This is impressive how he stood in, takes a shot, maybe a hair late even.
Still no Jalen Noel in the game for Iowa State.
That pressure look here. This disguising it well.
Blitz to the end zone. Caught! It's Higgins! Touchdown, Iowa State! 6th straight game with a touchdown for Jaden Higgins.
Oh, it's an old saying, pressure will make a pipe bust. Pressure's coming at you, but when you're cool like Superman, you get that ball out, put it on that back shoulder. Higgins goes up and beats man coverage on the outside. That's Latrell McCutcheon, the right corner.
3rd and goal. Becht with a pump fake. Over the middle, he's got the tight end. Bramer, touchdown.
is right here. He's the tight end to the right of your screen. He's going to wait, and in turn.
At the bottom.
Yep. He's looking that way. In the corner. It's caught. It's Higgins. It's touchdown.
We've seen slants all night where they go to the corner route here, and I really love the throw from Rocco Becht. He could throw it over his head, but why not? The defensive backs.
Jordan Leslie coach bunch in West Virginia. Over the middle in the seam, and it is wide open, and will go all the way for the touchdown. Knoll, 60 yards. Well, that was a bust.
A nice job of Knoll. He's got nothing but green grass. All you have to do is avoid.
Try to push it in with an extra down to give.
Carson Hansen scored their last 5 touchdowns. Beck takes it himself, punches it through. They'll see. Waiting to see where he's at will depend on the spot. And there goes the hands. Touchdown, Iowa State. T. Martin transfer on a team that led the OVC in rush defense a year ago. That's why he's here now. Pass through the middle. That's caught. Touchdown, UC. Iowa State gets through the UCF defense. Jaden Higgins there for the score.
I did for them, cutting it short on the back end to give them this opportunity. From the slot position with off coverage, gets squat down, and then with that loose coverage is able to just make a little cursory move to get the ball placed right where it needed to be. And you're not going to win against that guy on the other end.
They're going to go back to Beck.
Oh, he got
gets it in! Rocco Becht gets 6!
Trent, this guy's got ice in his veins. Can he score from here after hurrying? You betcha.
You want to take a shot, you try to do it with your big receiver.
Becht in trouble, spins away from the defender, launches into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Jaden Higgins.
And keep his eyes down the field. There's going to be pressure comes right here. Rocco Becht's going to spin out, and he's going to locate his target. So good feeling this pressure. Now freeze it right here, guys. So, and you got Lux outside. So Lux, he thinks he's got safety up over the top. Nobody's over the top. And you got Jaden Higgins, the guy who's been a magnet to the football all game, wide open in the back of the end zone. What a find by Rocco Becht. Put it up, trust your big target, and good strong hands by Jaden Higgins to go up. Higgins up top.
Back to throw. Gets rid of it, and it's caught inside the 35, and it's a first down, and breaking free, Carson Brown, just his 5th catch of the year, and his first touchdown. Iowa State back on top.
We're going to see Carson Brown work from right here, just shut it down right there. Now I want you to watch the linebacker, 13, Ben Roberts. He's going to work inside. Okay, instead of getting whipped, he works inside. Rocco Becht sees that, stands firm in the pocket, hits the open man, and then Carson Brown to the sidelines. As soon as Ben Roberts cheated inside, Rocco Becht made him pay, and what a clutch drive for Iowa State.
Good protection. That cuts it loose. Knowles got it. Touchdown Cyclones. A 99-yard march with splash plays all over the field.
How about the route from the slot?
Becht just checks it down to Jackson. Lot of space for his running back. He cuts it back and scores a touchdown. A flag comes in.
Again, the subtle movement. Look at that arm angle right there, little sidearm action. and Jackson does the rest.
Becht not wasting any time to the end zone, and there is Knoll for the touchdown. Boom, boom, boom. And you see when it's at its best how quickly the Cyclones can move.
How about that throw right in front of Tywan Berryhill? I mean, he beats him with the throw, and again, throwing the ball before the
Oh, beautiful play concept. It's Klotz. It's touchdown.
They call it the play off the play.
Yeah. When you 3rd down and 2 now. High snap. Becht, what an unbelievable ad-lib. Bingo! Bango! Bongo! Bechto!
Abu Sama is the back.
Watch Knoll.
Becht's throw. Jaden Higgins. And that's good for a touchdown. He did hang on in traffic on a 3rd and goal.
Got that triple I formation.
Who's going to get the football? Straight ahead, powering his Becht.
Brotherly.
And in for the touchdown. Carson Hansen was part of that. Cyclone move produces points. That's all right.
Found the pattern down the middle for a touchdown. Jaden Higgins with the first score of the night.
Timeout there, not the line. There they are.
On a 3rd down. It's Becht running around, firing to the back of the end zone. Touchdown to Jalen Knoll.
Big boy spike. Rocco Becht, we thought he was going to throw it to him right there. Had him all the way there. That void in the K-State secondary. Jalen Knoll found it.
Fire! Ready, go!
State didn't bite on the hard count. It's Becht called his own number. Powering ahead. He's in. Becht doing it himself. Cyclones by 2 scores again.
Becht. Opening touchdown, Carson Hansen.
And the play fake that time to Hansen had everybody in the second level of Arizona State's defense frozen. It's never going to get much easier than this. You get all of this right here, and it's Hansen out of the backfield, able to make this an easy pitch and catch. Iowa State, head coach Matt Campbell, offensive coordinator Taylor Mauser, they came out in this first drive trying to establish their physicality. And I would say they did a good job of that.
Conradi adds the extra point. 11 plays, 75 yards. So well managed by Rocco Becht.
A lot of good players coming back next year as well.
After the 4th down conversion, a touchdown catch to Jalen Knoll goes Rocco Becht, and good for Rocco Becht.
Looks like they're going to stay on the field. Rocco Becht's got to go get his helmet, Joe. He's got to get back out there again. Great job by Knoll here in the slot fade, winning one-on-one.